Should I strike while the iron is hot, or is the iron not yet hot enough? The balance between careful preparation and decisive action is the life lesson we'll learn from the sixth star of Vedic astrology, Pushya, the blossom. In this series, Life Lessons of the Vedic Nakshatra, we'll discover how life really works by exploring the 27 constellations through the mystical Sanskrit words of the Vedic Nakshatra Sutra. Right, so as you know, I'm working on the translation and explanation of the Taittiriya Brahmanas Nakshatra Sutra, which are 27 mystical codes explaining how each Vedic star field functions and malfunctions. Now, each Vedic star teaches us something very, very important about life. And this week, let's discuss what we learned about life from the sixth star, Pushya, the blossom. As we always do, let's begin our exploration of this sutra by listening to the original Sanskrit, which I recorded in a song format, kirtan format, with some of the students from the first Nakshatra Sutra class we did online. So here it is, the actual Sanskrit. Brihaspatestishyah juhvatah prastat yajamana vastat. Blossoming fortune needs tongues for endeavorers. So, essentially, what is Pushya? What is the blossomed star? What is it all about? It's all about the blossoming of fortune. The first word in the sutra is Brihaspati. Brihaspati is the god of this star. Brihaspati means the master, pati, of progress, brihas, of growth, of expansion, of blossoming. Brihaspati is the master of progress and growth. Pushya means something that's been blossomed, something that has blossomed, something that's been nourished. Tishya means something that's achieved its goal, like the flower is the goal of the plant, something that's very fortunate, auspicious, successful, right? So that's what this Pushya star is all about, the blossomed. It's all about success, good fortune, the blossoming of your endeavors. And what the sutra tells us right up front really reveals two very important things. It says, if you want to be successful, if you want to have Pushya and Tishya, then you're going to need two things, Juvata and Yajamana. Yajamana means the endeavorer. You have to make an effort, right? The point here is that when you think about Tishya or Pushya or Brihaspati or Jupiter, you think luck. And then you think luck is just like, yippee, something happened to me out of the blue. I won the lottery or something. But luck really is not a dice roll or a chance or a fortune, a random fortune. Luck is generated by your endeavors. And that's the fundamental concept of all schools of Vedic thought, is that your karma or your action generates your karma, your fortune. So this is what the sutra, first of all, is telling you, hey, you want Pushya, you want success? Well, you need to be Yajamana. You need to do endeavors. You need to make endeavors. But plenty of people are doing endeavors and not everybody's successful, right? So not only do we need endeavors, but we need Juhvata. The true meaning here is the tongues. Juhvata means the tongues, and is therefore also used for communication and words. It's a word that means words. Tongues, languages. So the Yajamana, the endeavorer, needs tongues or words, right? What does that mean? That means if you just endeavor, then you're probably not going to be endeavoring very smart. You need good advice. You need words. You need tongues. You need people to speak to you, to give you good advice, so that your endeavors are well directed. Otherwise, you run out of energy. The endeavorer who seeks blossoming fortune is going to need good advice. Tongues is going to need words of wisdom. Now, really, that's pretty much a life lesson in and of itself. But let's go back and look at this initial conundrum that I proposed, right? The conundrum is, should I strike while the iron is hot? Or maybe this iron is not really hot enough yet to strike. So should I go ahead and be decisive and take action? Or do I still have to do more preparation? See, this is a real important lesson to learn in life. When is it time to go and do it and commit? Or when is it time to just be cautious and wait and prepare and learn? So the main thing, the primary thing that Puṣya is teaching us, or the sutra about Puṣya is teaching us, is, well, you need both. If you just do juvata and study and learn and prepare, you're not going to get success. And if you only do yajamana, if you only do efforts and work and work and work, and then you're also not going to get success. You need to do your effort with the knowledge. You need both. Then you'll get success. Now, when this star Pushya malfunctions, when it's not really aligned well with the other symbols in the chart, the thing that it indicates usually is the feeling like, I'm not yet prepared. I never have enough advice. I'm not well enough informed. I shouldn't take action yet. So a malfunctioning Pushya will hold us back from action because we feel unprepared and we have so many trepidations about the limits of what we understand. Depending on the way that Pushya is misaligned with the rest of the chart or with the planet that occupies it, it could also very easily indicate getting bad advice, getting advice that really frustrates your energy, makes you work in the wrong direction. What's the solution here? How long do we wait and prepare and learn and go to school? And when do we finally say, okay, it's time for me to get a job and work and put this to the test? So the solution is to take them both into balance. You have to constantly put the juvata to yajamana. You have to constantly put the words of wisdom into your efforts. This is really the fundamental message of the first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. You have to constantly put your knowledge into action. Then what happens is your actions will be well informed, but you won't become inactive. And you'll be able to test your advice. So the solution to the dilemma of preparation versus action is to constantly put your knowledge and advice to the test in the real world. But little by little, that's what I mean by constantly, little by little, bit by bit. Then you'll know if the advice you're getting is worth trusting, and you're going to keep from falling to either extreme of waiting too long before acting or acting too fast without thinking. Okay? Well, there's your life lesson from Pushya. Hope it helps. Don't miss the life lessons from the other 26 star clusters of Vedic astrology. Subscribe to my channel now. And keep your ears up for announcements about the release of this book and the next online classes about it. Thanks.